back to the channel, guys. My name's Andy R and this is the Brotherhood of Men, a channel dedicated getting you the best outcome in your life. And to do that, I give you information, tell you stories, explain things in maybe a different way than you've heard it before. So what's today's subject? Well, today is about women who complain that men only want sex with them. I'm going to say that again. Women complaining that all men want from them is sex. Yet, that's all they have to offer. Don't you think that's a little bit hypocritical? I mean, these are not traditional women. They're not wives in the making. They're not girlfriends that you want to take out and introduce to your boss or your family. They're pretty enough, but all you want to do is bang them and leave them. You just want a full B&B experience. Now, I don't mean bed and breakfast, or maybe I do, bed and breakfast. But I mean bang and bail. Because these women, all they're out there doing, offering, is sex. They're not saying to you, look, choose me, I'm a brilliant partner. I mean, look at me, I'm feminine, I'm fit, I'm cooperative, I'm all the things that you're looking for. 9 times out of 10, that's an act. And it's an act they can't keep up long term. If you see them for more than a few minutes, you'll find out that, yeah, you're not what you advertised. So, that if they're attractive enough, you just go, hey, I just want to get you in bed. I just want to see what you like. Because I'm probably not going to be breaking any new ground with you. So, more and more men are walking away from relationships, from marriage. And you can't blame them. And women are starting to wake up and realise that they need to change their ways, not us change our ways. We have been the traditional man for far too long. In fact, far too long in the respect that it's unhealthy for us now to be that way. I'm the nicest guy you'll ever meet unless you cross me. And then I'm a complete and utter bar steward. I am, my friends will tell you that, my woman will tell you that. She says, yeah, Andy's a great guy, he'll give you the shirt off his back, but you cross him, you better run. That's because I'm not a nice guy. I know where nice guys finish. If you're a nice guy, stop it. Stop being a nice guy. Stop saying, I'm a nice guy. Why can't I find a woman? Why can't I do this? Why can't I do that? We know where nice guys finish. So don't be a nice guy, because otherwise that's where you will finish. And I don't mean go out there and be an a-hole. I don't mean go out there and be a complete and utter prat. I mean just stop being so agreeable. Because that's what a nice guy is. He's totally agreeable. I'll argue the toss about anything if I think I'm right about it. And I won't argue with somebody if I don't know what I'm talking about. Because I don't know what I'm talking about, so I'm not going to argue with them. And you shouldn't either. If you don't know anything on the subject, but you think the person that's talking to you is bending the truth, or is she's making it fit the set of circumstances to make them look better, don't argue with them. You don't know the full story. Just go, yeah, right, and let it drift out of your mind. It shouldn't take up room in your head. It means nothing to you at the end of the day. So don't do it. But if you're a nice guy, you're constantly agreeing, you're constantly, oh yeah, that's great. And you know where most nice guys end up? With OnlyFans accounts. They're the ones that subscribe and give money to some random woman who they're never going to meet, who doesn't want them, and just wants their money. That's where the nice guys end up. They're the ones following some Instagram influencer. They're the ones that basically are the Johns to them. Yeah, that's exactly what it is. That's where nice guys end up. Last, lonely, and basically suicidal. So don't be a nice guy. Stop it. And those women who are constantly harping on about, oh, why can't I find a decent guy? Probably because you're not a decent woman. You tend to get what you reflect in the end. And if you are an agreeable kind of guy, you will find an agreeable kind of woman. Hopefully along the lane she's also fit and feminine. If you're disagreeable, you'll find disagreeable people, because birds of a feather flock together. So those women who say they can't find a guy who wants anything from them other than sex, probably because that's all they're offering. That's all they have to give. Below that, there is nothing of depth and value that they have. So, walk away from them. Leave them where they belong, on their own, in the street, crying their eyes out about all the poor decisions they made in life, whilst you get on improving your life and getting a better outcome for you, staying on your goal of improving yourself and improving your lot. They're not yours to fix. They were never yours. Even if you got a turn, that's all it was. It was your turn. You are not responsible for them. So stop being a nice guy and trying to fix them. You can't do it. Only they can. This is what happens when somebody's an alcoholic or a drug addict or any of those other things. First, they have to acknowledge that they have a problem, and then only they can fix it. So these women out there complaining that they can't find a decent guy, yet they've got high body counts. They chose every one of those guys that they slept with because all they had to offer was somebody to sleep with. They had nothing of substance to offer. So you should avoid them like the plague. You should walk away, and you should get on with doing you, your business, your life, your goals. Anyway, my name's Andy R. This is the Brotherhood of Men. I hope you found this video informative. I hope you agreed with it. And even if you didn't agree with it, please let me know down in the comments. Tell me where you think I went wrong. Or maybe there was some subject I haven't covered yet that you'd like me to cover. Please, again, leave it in the comments down below. I can't grow this channel without your guys' support. And YouTube really doesn't want to grow these kind of channels. You'll see in the manosphere, you'll see in the red pill zones, you'll see in the MGTOW community, so many videos being put out that don't have massive followings. And that is because YouTube shadow ban them. They choke the presentation of them to the general public because they don't want this message to get out. They want you to stay on the plantation, and the only way you can get off the plantation is if you have the information to your hands. So help a brother out, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell notification, because for some reason one doesn't really work without the other, so you need to do both. That way you don't miss out on future content, and boy have I got future content for you. Also, give the video a like. That does help, just that like. And all of this is free. I'm not asking for anything from you. I've not got an OnlyFans account, so I'm not asking for you to subscribe as in money. I'm just asking for you to take 2 seconds and click that button. Anyway, I'm going for a cup of tea because, well, I think I've earned it. Bye now.